Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, was a quick toilet break. Not actually at the end of a session that time. What's this next level here? This is High Caves. If I remember rightly, High Caves actually has that double supercharge. Yes, it does. Because that's how you destroy those big metal spider things. And it's like, oh yeah, no, I'll go this way. Oh, what's the problem here? Giant metal spiders. Which you can't kill. Can't kill them with flame, they're too big to charge into. But you need to take them down if you're going to get all the gems. So, you know, that's going to be a fun thing to get to. Somebody's cruising for a bruising. Gotcha.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Okay. Now, where do I go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Hidden alcove, yes. Fascinating. Oh, cool. And back up. Alright, so getting over there is less about precise timing and more about precise timing. So getting to them from over there would be a problem, but if we do it over here, yeah, no, I guess it is actually about timing more than anything else rather than aim. And once they're dealt with, whatever they were manipulating moves back into place. So it's all good. All good. It's all good. So I remember this one having, yeah, 500. And it's like, oh no, we've been in this level for a little bit now. Decent amount of time. We're only just at like 100. It's gonna be one of those levels.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
So that's good to know. And there's several factors to the supercharge. You can take out basically any enemy. No enemy can stop you with it. And it will also like, majorly boost your jump distance. Although the trick with that is to learn the timing of when you want to let go of the charge and start gliding. So we want it to get to there, to get over there, there, and there. So like the trick is to learn the timing of when you need to let go and glide. So there we go. Probably didn't need to press jump for that one. And grab that and then free the dragon. All of a sudden we're over like 250 now.
Try combining supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
So there's your advice. On your first playthrough, it's definitely worth rescuing a lot of the dragons because you just don't know. Thank you, fairies. You just don't know which ones are gonna have advice for you that will help you. And so I like this idea. The fairies, if you fall down through in any of that area, the the fairies will catch you and deposit you back at the top of the supercharge platform, which is really nice. Because while you're still experimenting with it and learning, and in particular when you need to get back, you are probably gonna fall down a few times while you're messing with it. So having the safety net is a really good idea. So there are 2 thieves in this level. There's one over there in the cave we saw, and there's one here, which is like the tightest chase sequence in the game. Is behind us. I'm just going to grab these and then we'll take a look. So what he's going to do is going to run around this pond. And this pond, this whole thing is way too tight for you to actually charge around. So the trick is, you want to get him with your flame breath with a glide. If it works, it isn't stupid. Save me, fairies. So the fairy yeah, that's a question actually. Am I just gonna glide here? Yeah, probably will. The fairy that saves our game, the one that appears after we rescue every dragon, pretty sure that's the one that actually gets named in Spyro 2 and actually gets a voice. Becomes Zoe. Wow, this is a tight one. Alright, so we got the layout. Let's get him. Walked into the exact same area. Nothing else around here. Remember, your key to catching up is to cut the corners. Oh, that totally hit him. Don't lie to me. Alright, so that's both eggs of this level. We'll check this. There's a good number of gems, though. All of them can't be from the giant bugs. Actually pulling this off is really tricky because it requires tight turning. And then actually... No. It's tight turning, and also it can be really tricky to realise where it is you need to go. Well, at least we found where the other gems are. Plenty of gems in here. There's also a bug up here which suggests you are not helpful to me. Suggests something about this part. That's the Super Flame Fairy. Let's go. So the Purple Fairy kisses you, and that gives you the Super Flame, which will destroy any metal. And is a lot easier to deal with than the the lost sparks. It's a lot easier to deal with than the supercharge, but there's no way you're going to get all of the bugs with the Super Flame, which is a shame. So let's do the supercharge again. Grab that one. It's over here. I think that was the last one. And we grabbed these chests. And there was a couple of blues that I missed. And that leaves us with 5. Is the one I'm missing in this room? Because it makes sense. Oh, there's another enemy. Alright, fair enough. This is right at the start. How did I miss that guy? Huh. But that's High Caves. Fun with supercharges. So now all we have to do is get to the exit and we are good to go. I think the next level will be Crystal Flight. I think that's the next one on the path, at least. $500 for the treasure chest. That's just really satisfying. So save the game. Yeah, it's just really satisfying seeing all the gems just fly up out of the chest and into the other chest. It's really nice. Straight into Crystal Flight. So if I remember rightly, there's 4 worlds? I feel like maybe there's 5, I don't know. Let's see how many tries it takes to get this one. This one looks like it has a much clearer path from the start, at least. You know what it is? I think this is actually intended to be the first. Because Sunny Flight, I mentioned when we got Sunny Flight, it's hidden behind the wall that you need to know the secret to open. And I think one of the dragons in one of the levels here tells it you. So you're not expected to do that one first. Are we gonna make this? Yeah, it's gonna be tight if we do. Brings us right back around to the chest, so yeah, no, we'll make this. One more. First try. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be your first, which is weird because Night Flight in Peacekeeper's world is not hidden. And was a little trickier than that, certainly. Yeah, why not? Alright, so what's next? The level up on the left there, and then I think the boss level, and that's it. Wizard Peak. Is this the one with the double supercharge? It might be. Where'd you come from? Oh, is that what the blue wizards do? They summon these guys. So I need a way up there to hit that guy because I want his gem. Oh, there's a pathway behind him. Fair enough. Get you. Take you. Flame. No, flame. Yeah. Oh, we lost sparks again. So it gets really irritating not having sparks with you. Because the precision required to actually collect the gems yourself is a little more than the controls comfortably allow for. So having sparks is super convenient. So, just as a little bit of a time capsule, might be interesting. E3 is very soon, as of time of recording. So it's a little time capsule, might be fun to talk about some predictions and hopes for E3. I mean, I'm real hoping Nintendo is finally going to announce the rumoured Nintendo Switch port of Metroid Prime Trilogy.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
I really love Metroid Prime. Prime 2 is a really solid game. They both have their issues, honestly. But I love them both. They're both really solid games. Prime 3 is a game I've not finished. Honestly, I do want to get around to finishing it sometime. And it's possible one day I might. Because I have the Prime Trilogy for the Wii. I own it physically, which I'm really happy with. And there is also the... you can get it on Wii U through the eShop, which is really good. It's like £20, I think. And £20 for the 3 games, really solid. You can't really complain at that. They're all really good games. I've played Prime 3 for a few hours. Didn't really have a problem with it. It's just not a game I've been back to finish. Because Prime 3, we had it when my family got a Wii. And so it was like, cool, I can sit down with this for a few hours at this point and play Prime 3. And that was cool. The issue after that was like getting another chance to sit down with it to play it, and it just wasn't regular enough for me to really bother with. Go, double charge. Oh, we're not going to make that. I think I jumped too early, maybe. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so it's not like I've got anything against Prime 3. And then I got the Prime Trilogy. After I got my own Wii, Prime Trilogy was like the first game I was after. Why? Well, you know, I enjoyed what I played of Prime 3. I thought the controls were actually really good. It's one of those few Wii games where I have no issue with the controls for it. You have to glide there, huh? Yep. Alright. Awesome. Ah, yeah, this is one of those few Wii games that I have no issue with the controls for. And like this is worth emphasizing, few.
Thank you for releasing me.
Like, at this point, I have my Wii U. Honestly, I love the Wii U, it's a beautiful little system. But actually, it'd be a good idea to check where else I need to go with this. Up there? Yeah. Well, I love my Wii U, it's a lot of fun, brilliant little system. I love that the Wii's backwards compatible with the GameCube, which is really good, especially with the limited space I have and all the systems I have. So playing GameCube games on the Wii is a lot more convenient than busting the GameCube out. Don't get me wrong, I love the GameCube, but the boxy design and the lid, like the disc tray opening on the top, it makes it kind of awkward to find a suitable location for it in my very cramped room. And so the Wii with its like much slimmer form factor is really good for that. But there's a bunch of games on the Wii that loads of people love, and I do not bother with because I don't like the controls for them. And probably like the biggest example is Mario Galaxy. It's a game that I've wanted to actually go through for a long time. I just do not like the motion controls for it. And it's the motion controls combined with the pointer that's really the issue. I don't like having to point the Wiimote at the screen and also use the motion controls. Because, like a lot of Wii games, it's just a token waggle. But also with it being a platformer, I don't want to constantly have to point the Wiimote at the screen with a platformer. For various things, like those little bits where you have to grab onto the little star things and pull yourself to them.
Listen carefully, Spyro.
The blue ones.
There's a secret area in the artisan home. It is at the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan home, waterfall. Sounds good.
And so that's how you find Sunny Flight. And we're not done here, there's still some left. Which begs the question of where? Went through there, went up there. Did double supercharge so I could get it going properly. What if? Nope, that's not going to lead me anywhere. But yeah, I'm not fond of that design. And Nintendo's insistence on you using their gimmicks, when those gimmicks add absolutely nothing to the game. That game would play fine with a classic controller or even a GameCube controller if they'd let you do it. It'd probably play better, because then you'd have the option of camera control. I need to go there is what I need to do. There it is. How am I going to get over there? And it's something Nintendo's continued to do for years at this point. No, I think that's just got me killed, yep. Something they've continued to do for years. Pokemon Let's Go is the best recent example. Because that game will only work if you use one Joy-Con and motion controls, or if you play it in handheld mode and use the gyroscope. And the question for that becomes, why? And it's because they say so. And it doesn't control well, and Nintendo will not get this in their head that motion controls are not fun. Like Mario Odyssey, with its motion controls. And the thing Mario Odyssey doesn't actually tell you is there are alternatives. It'll tell you to shake your controller or shake your Joy-Con to move faster in Mario Odyssey. What it won't tell you is pressing the Y button will also do that. So you have to figure that out on your own. So how do I do this, I wonder? And there's this other one over here. Oh, that looks interesting. I love when you're rewarded for exploration like that. Yeah, there's no reason for it. But no, like back to the Metro Prime trilogy. The main thing is like it's been rumored for a while now that Nintendo has the Prime trilogy No. It's been rumored for a while that Nintendo has the Prime trilogy ready to go on Switch, and they've just not said anything about it, which I could believe of Nintendo, honestly. They've done stuff like that in the past, where they've had a game ready to go. A game we've known nothing about, and then all of a sudden in the Direct, oh yeah, and there's this game, and it's out now. And that's the announcement and the release during a Direct. It's really weird. No other company does that, as far as I'm aware. But the thing I'd be interested to see is if Prime Trilogy is going to be on Switch. Have they removed the motion controls? Have they given us another option? Because like the Prime games control really well on Wii. I will admit that. But Prime and Prime 2 also controlled really well on GameCube. And there was nothing wrong with those controls. Oh, you son of a... And there's still one left. And I'm guessing I'll have to find another vantage point for that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the GameCube controls, and give us an option for both. That could work, but there's also the concern that the Switch doesn't have anything to register a pointer for. I think the World Ends With You uses a pointer system. I'd have to actually look into that though. The Switch port Final Remix, I'm pretty sure it's called. Is it over here? No, it doesn't look like it. So the question becomes, where is it? Right. No, I see it. It's like, if they're gonna do Metro Prime Trilogy on the Switch, which I will buy, I don't give a damn that I just recently finished Metroid Prime myself. I'll buy it. I'll play it again on Switch. And just to support Nintendo a little bit more, comes out on Switch, I'll buy it and I'll do an immediate Let's Play of that thing. I love Metroid Prime. It's an awesome game. I screwed myself there. I mean, I'll enter the backlog, obviously, it'll be after Spyro. There you are, you sneaky bugger. And is that the last of them? Yeah. Which way am I going? This way. But it's like, no, if Prime Trilogy is a real thing on Switch, and it is what they're doing, and if they are holding it back for some weird Nintendo reason, but it does come out around E3 and Nintendo just announces it in the Direct, which they've done before. They've done stuff like that, like the big E3 Directs, like, oh yeah, also this game, we're announcing this game, and also it's available to buy on the eShop right now. It's like, oh, wow, Nintendo. Let me just go to the eShop.